ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The kick by Elliott is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down, and they want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw here. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just what they need, electric from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and that will keep the lead at 8. So a long drive, 11 plays all told, but in the end, they come away with nothing.
And what can you do from an offensive standpoint except pat your kicker on the head and say, get him next time?
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the red zone now, Smith. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like to take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Dallas. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. DJ Dallas taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks Cards are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Gino's going to throw. That's caught. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted.
This 2nd and 4. Hurts. Complete to Zacchaeus. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action with Hurts. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9. They'll look to throw here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Ready up? Red, yellow. Ready?
Here's Ritter now to throw on their first play. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction,
and down he goes. The 49ers get there. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Ritter back to throw. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 54 yards. And the Falcons march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they just went 4 verts there against cover 2, didn't they?
they did, and it's really an excellent route versus cover 2 because the longer it develops, the more stress is put on the safeties because they're the ones back, each with half the field responsibilities. The corners don't retreat very far in cover 2. They're closer to the line of scrimmage, so now you've got 4 receivers putting pressure on 2 guys covering. Usually you'll find someone open, and that's exactly what they did there. Made the catch and carried it all the way into the end zone.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 16. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So nothing doing there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Purdy looking to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now Ritter to throw on first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. First down, here's Ritter.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. And caught by London.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ritter throwing on third down. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Play action. Now Purdy. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
Taken down at the 30.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Purdy on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Purdy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Coup for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
A Ritter's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, a run with Patterson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That goes for a gain of 31. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 61 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they throw 4 or 5 picks. And while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Keep it going.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
13 yards there and a Niner first. Now Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake.
Rolling to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brock Purdy
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Ritter. Right back to Pitts again.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
Ritter back to throw. A throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
To the air again, it's Ritter.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Now meanwhile they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point try now for Moody. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Now Ritter to throw on first down.
Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Samuel going to go in motion right. And now a fake on a jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
His throw incomplete.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions have already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a third. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. In this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground. And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Could you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Back to throw. That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Robinson up the middle.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
153 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
Touchdown 49ers.
Charlie Werner
from 17 yards out.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now up to 14.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Going up top for Miller. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Purdy.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Falcons are going to take over at the line 41.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Oren Burks.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive.
There he goes, left side.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London,
75 yards.
And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Koo now for the point after.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Down inside the 40.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not...
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions. What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Chase Young drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They'll start by running the option to the right. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
This is 1st and 10. Now Ritter.
Flushed out right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Ritter's throw complete to Hollins.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Ritter looks to throw it.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
Now Youngway coup for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he will have a Niners 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. And he's going to use his legs here.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short game. Did it to perfection.
Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final act of the ball game.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot.
This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high score.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and